Greetings everyone. Hello. Another bright, shiny day. It's Wednesday, the 15th of December, and I'm just getting ready to go and meet my couple for January, who are due in January, in The Hague. So we're doing a bath preparation session at night. That means I won't be home around dinner time, but also when I'm back, I will be absolutely exhausted. Tomorrow, I don't plan to be dancing with the pots. So today I'm doing a batch cooking. If you're new here, my name is Naomi Karemi. I am a birth, postpartum, and bereavement doula in the Leiden area. In here, I speak a lot about life and layers within. I even have a Clubhouse room on Clubhouse app under the name Layers Within, where we speak on so many different topics. So if you are looking for topics in the realms of pregnancy, birth, the postpartum, and the mama mode, parenthood, and everything in between, you're in the right channel. Please stick around. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, because there is some goodness that is coming. I'm still revamping or recreating content, and I would love it if you will be part of the growth within this channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I was just getting ready to go and pick the children up at 12:30. They finished school. But my husband just contacted me and said he's on his way. He just finished his meeting or project and he's on his way, and so he can pick them up. So I just decided, I thought, okay, quick timing. Excuse all the bottles. I'm having units put in on that extra wall. We extended the garden 3.5 meters out, and the kitchen needs space. So we are putting in units to continue to the wall that ended before the previous wall, and 3.5 meters out. So I will have mega storage. I will show you as the process is going to be developing. The man and his team will be here. The man and his team will be here in February. They will start. We'll start with the kitchen, and then we'll go to the living room. And then this house will feel a little bit like it's in order, because right now, it's stuff everywhere. Suddenly we have space, but we have living space, but we don't have storage. And with 3 children, if you're a parent, you know what I mean. So back to the cooking. I have some vegetables that are pre-cut, which is beautiful in the Netherlands. They're pre-cut, so I'm going to use those with mincemeat and a lot of cheeses, and I'm going to make a lasagna, which is for me is a quick fix because I love it and I know how to make it faster. And then the mix that will be left, I'm sure I won't use all of it. I will mix it with a pasta that is plain, that is left over from the last cooking. So here I have my mincemeat. It is this. And then for the children, I love to use the full quarter, the brown choice. Even pasta, we got the brown choice. And so this is the pasta that was left from last time. I'm hoping that we'll get a lot of this so that we can have another small bite with this one. And I have some tomatoes here. This one does its magic. So yeah, as it's December and it's a month of giving, I love it because as a family, we normally exchange gifts. We meet at my parents-in-laws. We didn't do it last year. We had to divide ourselves because of their age and all the risks that were involved with the corona. But we're hoping that this year we can have a small family gathering, either here or there. And many of the things that I have asked for is actually kitchen stuff, like, oven gloves, which never last because they always burn when you're using them. And I need a new fryer. I have an air fryer, but I need a new wok like this one, because I think this one wasn't scratch free. I like it, I like the size, but also as we are growing as a family, I'm finding that I'm using a lot of my Instapot to do much of the cooking, because yeah, this one is almost small for us. So I'll do this quickly before the chaos and noise is back, which is not going to be long now. So here's some ginger. I don't think I need all of it. I don't think I need all of it. I'll just cut a chunk. My African Kenyan pounder. I've had this since oh my god, over 20 years. It was a gift actually from a cousin of mine back in Kenya, back in the day, just before I moved in the UK. Over 20 years now, and I love it. So while that is doing its thing, I'm gonna peel some ginger and garlic, and then I will pound it, and then I will add it to the mix while it's still cooking. I don't like my meats without herbs. I don't like that meaty smell. Now all you smell is the smell of ginger and garlic in the house, the aroma. So here comes the fun part. I'm going to dish everything out here and layer it. And so I will have all my cheese packs opened up and ready to sprinkle. This mix is absolutely perfect for me. So I'm going to turn over from the wooden spoon into a normal spoon like this, so I can scoop properly while I'm laying the mix into the oven dish. So its consistency is just good. Because I'm cooking for my children, I don't like it when it's going to switch this off and then add the last spoon of mchuzi, a little bit of mchuzi leaves, and then I won't let that one cook. What I will do is I will just mix it, and then the oven will do the cooking this time. So while it's hot, still it will mix in its own way, and then the fun part comes in everything. So in an oven dish, so in the oven dish I have my cheese and I have my lasagne leaves. These ones are quite long, but then the pan itself is long. I will put one layer first. There comes the crow. There they're working. Hello, Levichen. Hello. How was school? Was it nice? Okay.
Or is there something you want to make?
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Well, we could make some potatoes.
For, yeah?
We could make some...
Because I already filled out the list and I said we get some sweet beleg. So that's like chocolate paste and hagelslag. But if you want to make something, that would also be nice. Or you put cheese and then another layer?
Yeah, then you make another layer. It's a whole art, Tom. You eat it, it's lekker. You don't know about this part.
No, I normally only put cheese on top.
No, you have to have cheese in the middle of every layer of lasagna. Hiya, cheese only on top.
Yeah.
No, you're robbing us the flavor, Tom Lest. You hear that? The husband is talking about how he makes his lasagna. Layer. And then I'm hoping to leave some perfect. This will be perfect. This. Yes, baby. Yeah. Did you miss me? Everything I add to. So and then with this, what I do is I add one more layer of the sheets, but I don't add beef anymore. What do I do? I normally put some warm water and then I sprinkle it with some cheese, and that's it. So here we go. We have some pasta that is left over, and then we have some mincemeat here. This is hot. So then what I'll do is I'll show you. I will just put some hot water on these leaves. Kind of softening up. Now whilst I was doing that, I can move from here. So whilst I was doing that, I add the cheese on top.
Mama.
I thought I was gonna save the other part, but it doesn't matter. I think I have one that is open. Yeah, I already had one that was open in the fridge, so I'll use this one.
Mommy. Mommy.
And I think that is a call. It's a call for me to go and feed them. Yes, babe. Yeah, cash. This is cash. You want cash? Yeah. Okay, just a minute. I'll get you cash. Okay, give me a minute. I'll get you cash. So people have come back from school. They're tired and hungry. So whilst I was cooking the pasta, the leftover pasta, I realized that they're a little bit al dente and it's not going to be easy for my children to chew, especially the young one. So what I've done is I will mix it and leave it here, then I'll put it in the slow cooker and just leave it at warm, because the heat in the Instapot is really going to soften it without overcooking. I'll just put it in and leave it warm. So it will be like a hot pot without cooking, because the more I'm leaving it here on heat, it's drying all the juices, which I don't want it to happen. I don't want it like that. So that's it. 2 meals in half an hour, and yeah, dinner for 2 days. I'll catch you up later. People are screaming and calling the name. Bye. Dinner is in the oven. I'm gonna feed the nation, and I'll catch you up later. Bye. So this is what I mean when I say in the slow cooker, they cook a bit better without cooking with the whole pasta and losing the juices. I just left them on keep warm, and that's all. So here we go. Everything is ready. And remember, when I was doing the mincemeat, I didn't add any oil. I'll move the camera near so you can see it. oil that has just resurfaced up there. So this is just perfect. You see the layer that was on top, it cooks. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make individual cuts so that when the babysitter is here in the evening and it's dinner time, if anybody chooses to eat lasagna, because we still have some pot from yesterday, but if they choose to eat this, then she's serving them the portions individually. That you're not digging through. I hate that. That you're not digging through with a spoon to, you know, make a portion that doesn't make sense. I love it neat and cut. I can be funny like that. So yeah, this is my lasagna. There we have it. See, like individual portions. So you're not guessing how much you're feeding someone. Then, you know, my daughter will say, I want the smallest piece. And my son will eat whatever it is that they decide, whichever piece they decide to have. It is cut and ready to go. That's it.